In 1892, Morristown was hopping and a booming, big time.
Hopping and a booming.
Hopping and a booming.
Heard that, Jim.
Of course, all of our streets were still dirt. Main Street didn't get paved till 1910. But,
oh yeah.
Yeah, but they were all still dirt. But there was a lot of construction going on, including the Rose Center was created in 1892, built in 1892. But also, they wanted to bring people culture to Morristown because we were growing so much, and there was sort of a Wild West type feel to it, and they wanted to bring culture to Morristown. So the Mr. McFarland and J.F. Goodson, that's from the J.F.G. Coffee guy, and Dr. Blair had gotten together, and they built a building on the corner of South Cumberland and East Main Street, where the bank building is today, where the Commerce Bank building is today.
Okay.
It's Morristown's tallest building. But that building was built in 1916. The building that was built in 1892 by these three guys was on the same location. It burnt down in 1913.
Okay.
But what happened was they built a first level was a milliner shop. And if you don't know what a milliner shop is, that's a ladies' hat shop.
Oh.
And they actually make the hats there.
Wow.
And then the second and third stories of that same building was McFarland's Opera House. So it was Morristown's first opera house. So they actually brought in some class acts and wanted to bring culture to Morristown. But at the bottom, ladies wore those big hats, big fancy hats with feathers in them and all kinds of stuff like that. Well, they needed somebody that taught and that could design these hats and bring it. So they hired this lady out of New York City, and her name was
New York City.
And her name was Miss Minnie Stone. And I'm telling the story because of Summer Sal Circle and the Young Ladies Reading Circle.
I'm right there with you.
So I sort of make some of them mad before tomorrow. Anyway, Miss Minnie Stone was brought down from New York City to design hats here in Morristown at that shop. And there were some rules that she had to follow in the contract she actually had to sign. That were the same rules that our teachers had, the young lady teachers that we had today. And that you don't drink, smoke, and chew and go with guys to do and that kind of thing. And you can't be seen walking along unless you were engaged.
Right.
You can't be seen walking along with your date or young man of any age.
Oh yeah, they were strict back then.
Very strict about that. Propriety was a big thing.
Oh yeah.
And especially during that Victorian area there.
Yes.
Huge. But so she couldn't be seen also eating ice cream at the ice cream parlor downtown. Well, sure enough, she's from New York City. She didn't follow rules too much. So she was caught seen with a young feller at the ice cream counter there at Roberts and Turner's.
Shame.
And shame. And it became a big scandal. And the Young Ladies Reading Circle was about ready to kick her out.
Think about that at the time.
Eating ice cream.
Just eating ice cream with a guy.
That's right.
And she was in a big scandal in the headlines.
Big scandal. It was about ready to send her back to New York City.
And kicked out of the reading circle.
Okay. Until she produced the ring on her finger and said she was engaged. So she was okay after that.
Golly.
And that's how culture came to Morristown.